Thank you very much. And I think the four pillars that you have mentioned will probably apply to other transport subsectors as well, and perhaps in the road freight sector as well, because of the technology and the innovative solutions, and also the better operation side of the sector, and to manage how we move in a more efficient way. And so, Hanan, you started Trucknet when you've realized that there was an urgent need for cross-company optimization for the managers of heavy-duty fleet vehicles. So could you tell us how your technology has assisted transport and logistics companies?
Thank you. 20 years of experience in the field of logistics has shown me the conventional in-house fleet management of transport and logistics company is not sustainable. We know that empty miles on our road are the main type of waste from freight. About 30% of trucks all over the world run empty with not cargo. Our goal is to reduce this empty mile by making smart match between cargo and available capacity in trucks. Supply chain operation use a huge amount of resource, and they are responsible for high percent of global GHG emission. They are looking for solutions. One of my goals is to increase the scope of business strategy to include a sharing economy model of cooperation between companies. Saving resources will lead to reducing the carbon footprint. One of the many components of Trucknet technology covers the next level for fleet management, cross-company optimization. We are here to assist them to achieve a better efficiency and profitability. Trucknet big data cloud-based platform uses artificial intelligence, business intelligence, and machine learning algorithm. It automatically identifies the location of cargo and trucks, making a smart match and saving the need for more empty mile. Here in Glasgow, we are all looking for solutions to transform business as usual. We must find a way to change behavior if we are really intend to stop the rise in global GHG emission from the transport sector. Trucknet solution will be a stepping stone on the way to the commitment for net zero emission by 2050. On the way, it can be less congestion, air pollution, and traffic accident.
Thank you very much. So there are definitely many co-benefits that will be very valuable from your technology as well, not just to reduce CO2 emissions. And so we know that the targets are there. We do need to achieve net zero by 2050. It's a very challenging target and very ambitious in different countries. And now going back to the road freight sector again, Hanan, I would like to ask you to share an example of a success story on the reduction of empty trucks from roads, and that you have seen a significant reduction in emissions through your work at Trucknet?
When I established Trucknet 3 years ago, I have in mind building a unique ecosystem for transport company to use a sharing economy model. My idea was to reduce the very large number of empty miles traveled every year. Today, about 500,000 trucks connect to Trucknet automatic platform. This is a clear sign that the market wants solution for the wasted empty miles. In 2020, we conducted a joint pilot with one of our clients, the Renault Group, in order to check the effectiveness of our system. In general, they use traditional approach of in-house fleet management, which tender, which work order. Renault connected to Trucknet platform that know how to find contractors by near cargo based off location, saving miles, promotes sustainability. We looked at 371 bids for transport from Renault. Out of those proposals, 268 trips were won by the contractors in Trucknet platform. Matches were made, so available trucks could collect cargo near the location. This saved Renault the need to pay the contractor to travel empty to pick up the cargo. The pilot proved the connection to Trucknet platform led to 17% saving on the weekly cost of trips. This is resulting in saving 115,000 euro in 2 weeks for this trip. Successful of 68%. A similar pilot project with Chronopost that showed that we can save 20% saving of the cost of the trip. This optimistic result demonstrates the ability to our big data platform supporting by AI to save transportation costs for logistic company in optimal way. I would like to emphasize that this to the fact that the Trucknet platform just shipping order for contractor based of geographic location closest to the cargo, they are able to split price, save cost, and keep trucks at full capacity. For sure, that way we can reduce the footprint. And if we look about the future that everybody speak about 2050 zero emission, there is stepping stone and it takes time, and we have to take care to be more efficiency in that way. And I believe that the market understand that, and the industry want the solution. And I think that we are now in a good point here in Glasgow, and I think that the market go on, and we have to go with the wind. Thank you.
Thank you. So we shall go with the wind and look at some of the solutions that we can actually bring with us forward to 2050. We have heard today from our amazing panelists from different sectors sharing their insights. on various transport subsectors, and also hearing the benefits of technology and how technology could actually provide co-benefits. So not just reducing CO2 emissions, but also cost savings, perhaps even reduce local air pollution, and as Hannah has mentioned, even improve road safety. And we do know that we, as the transport sector, has to manage services and operations on more efficient level across all modes as well. So asset sharing, and also ensuring that we are utilizing our resources at their maximum capacity, or and most efficiently as well. So we are actually running out of time. So this is the end of our event. But before I close this event, I also just want to point out that the GFEI Zero Pathway Report was launched today in our first panel. Please do feel free to download this report. It will actually show more insights on the different pathways by region, how countries could actually create a more efficient transition to net zero. And I would also like to remind everyone that tomorrow is Transport Day at COP26. So there are many, many activities and events planned from 9 till 5 tomorrow. So the UK COP presidency's events will be found on the official COP presidency's program, which I'm sure you are familiar with by now. And ITF is also working very closely with different stakeholders and the UNFCCC, including the FI Foundation and GFEI, to organize a Marrakesh Partnership Transport Action event tomorrow in Action Room 1, where we will continue a lot of these discussions. We'll look at electrification, again, in a more in-depth manner, looking at developing countries. How can we actually ensure a just transition and leaving no one behind as we move forward to 2050, looking at some of the equity issues and also resilience. How can we ensure the resiliency of the transport sector coupled with COVID-19 recovery? So please do join us tomorrow in the Transport Action event, which will start at 1 o'clock in Action Room 1. So with that, I thank all our panelists and our audience who have stayed with us today, both in person and virtual. So thank you very much.